I think it would be interesting for people starting machine learning to know what they need to start using scikit-learn. Can you briefly explain it?
What they need to start using
Yes, to start using scikit-learn. Yeah.
Nothing.
Good.
They can use it online. There is binder instances. Let's see if it's, let's go to the, so something that I did not describe is the scikit-learn website. And it's important because we have a very a documentation that explains many things. And if you go to the examples, there are many examples, and you can take one example, and if you go to the bottom of the example, there is a button that says Launch Binder. And if I click on this, this will create a computer on the cloud on which you can play with the code. So you don't even need to install scikit-learn to use it.
Okay.
So nothing. And next step is data.
and data, very important. Yeah, great. And you mentioned that there are many methods that they have parameters. Is there any way for automatically deciding what is the best method for a given problem, or what is the correct setting for the parameters?
There is this notion of AutoML, which consists in basically using cross-validation in an aggressive way to set parameters. However, it is important to keep in mind that we usually say there's no free lunch. You don't get, if you try too many things, you will get things that seem to work by chance. So in the user guide, where is this? We used to have, oh, I don't remember what it is. We used to have a diagram of what to choose, what method to use depending on the data you have. I don't remember where it is. Basically, the idea being that you can usually focus on a small number of models to try. And these days, most people work on databases with heterogeneous data, that heterogeneous columnar data. And in those settings, I would say focus on the gradient boosting. They tend to work well in general. So what's the question I'm getting is, what's the problem to automate the selection of hyperparameter? Well, you have two problems. One is the computational cost. If you try everything, it will be very costly. Oh, thank you. The map, I don't know. So Javier shared the map I was looking for. So in terms of the limitation of AutoML, there are two limitations. One is the cost. It can be extremely costly. And in practice, what we do is that we reduce, so we experts, quote unquote experts, we reduce our model search to models that we think may work. And this is maybe a good way of, reducing a bit your exploration. So we, if we have a lot of data and the data is of columnar form, we will use a gradient boosting regressive, which is not on this figure because it's too recent. How sad. The other problem, which is related, is that if we try too many things, we will get overfit in AutoML, okay? We will select models that seem to work well, but just because of chance.